third and fourth paragraphs of Mystery of the Eucharist in the Life of the Church say that we call on these inspiring words of the saintly Pope John Paul II as we offer these reflections on the importance of the Eucharist in the life of the Church. We do so mindful of how the pandemic has forced us to stay physically distant from one another and, for a time, to view the celebration of the Mass on a television or computer screen. Many of the faithful appear to have had their faith and their desire for the Eucharist strengthened by such a long separation. At the same time, as pastors, we sense that others, having lived without Mass for so long, may have become discouraged or accustomed to life without the Eucharist. In many ways, the pandemic is still with us. As Christians, we know that we need Christ to be present in our lives. He is our very sustenance, as He reminded us. Unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink His blood, you do not have life within you. Those words, of course, from the 6th chapter of John's Gospel. Well, brothers and sisters, here we are. We've come to our first Friday of Lent, a day of abstinence. Perhaps we are becoming accustomed to whatever we might have given up or what we're choosing to do additionally for the season of Lent. Isaiah in today's first reading says, "This rather is the fasting that I wish, releasing those bound unjustly, untying the thongs of the yoke, setting free the oppressed, breaking every yoke, sharing your bread with the hungry, sheltering the oppressed and the homeless, clothing the naked when you see them, and not turning your back on your own." That is the 58th chapter of Isaiah. If you abstain today or fast, will it have some purpose? Can the room that you make in your daily routine be given to some other person or cause or action? Many of us fasted from the Eucharist during the pandemic. Well, what about those who do so more frequently? What about those who do so without choice? What about those who have nothing to give up? Are we in solidarity with them? Do we direct our fasting? A couple of days ago, Pope Francis invited us to fast on Ash Wednesday for the people of Ukraine. And some people scratched their heads and said, well, he already knew that we were going to fast for Ash Wednesday. Why is he not making it some other day? Well, I think it's important for us to always have a purpose in our fast, to always have someone in prayer, and even perhaps whatever we might be fasting for, whether it's Starbucks or some other treat, to maybe use the money we would have used for that and put it toward that same cause, that same prayer that we might be offering up, if we're able to do that. In this way, we make our prayer, we make our fast an action of gift to this world. May we continue to examine how we fast, and may we fast with the greatest of intentions in mind, so that our Lent may be deeper, so that this Lent may not seem long, but that it might seem mission-oriented, and that we might have a purpose to everything that we do.